There's almost too many things at the exhibition to talk about in one single podcast, but Scott Smiles is here from Lifestyle Marine Safety. Plenty of colourful stuff on the walls. I guess that's important because if you get into a bit of a fix, you want to be able to be seen on the water. Can you tell us a little bit about what all this stuff is?
Well, a few years ago we had a boat sink from underneath us, out of 10 k's off Sydney. Very life-threatening, and the safety gear stored on the boat was difficult to reach when the boat was full of water. So we've come up with the idea of LifeCell. It holds all your mandatory safety equipment, your flares, your V-sheet, your air horn, mirror, and also your EPIRB. It's got the buoyancy. The smallest one will float 4 people and the biggest one floats 8 people. And just high vis, clearly signed and in your face, so that everybody on board knows where the safety gear is. So there's no induction on boats, and so LifeCell will be the induction. It will be the presence of mind where the safety gear is.
If I remember correctly, you had a boat go out from under you. You had 2 kids with you as well and somebody else. Luckily you had life jackets and an EPIRB, and that was it.
Yeah, we grabbed an esky. The boys had life jackets on. We didn't get time. The boat sank within 50 seconds of realising something was wrong. So I had about 10 seconds to get the stuff out of the cabin before I had water up to my knees. Jumped off the back deck. It just happened so fast. If I would have done something differently and spent 10 more seconds on board, there'd be 4 dead people.
Yeah, very quick thinking.
Yeah.
And that's why LifeCell, I guess, is so important. Different sizes here you have for different boats, and as you say, they float. So hopefully if the boat goes down and you don't get the LifeCell off the wall, this thing is going to lift itself off its bracket itself, right?
It floats off its bracket. So that was the idea. Just so, most safety gear is stored in gunnels, under bunks, under seats, which isn't ideal by any means. It'll also make compliance inspections, reduce them by 75% on the water, and hopefully makes boating safety a lot more efficient.
Does it surprise you that something like this hasn't been around in the past, or have you modified an existing idea?
No, it does surprise me it hasn't been around in the past. There is grab bags and there is drums with screw lids, but they still get put in the wrong places. Mounted in an open area on your boat outside the cockpit, it's definitely an improvement. The problem with grab bags, they'll still get put in the cupboard, and if you do end up in the water, it's like getting towed around by a sack of potatoes. With the drum, if you end up in the water, you take the lid off, you end up with a 20-kilo bucket of water, which will sink you to the bottom. So there are plenty of buoyancy in these. Like I said, the smallest one will float 4 people, the biggest one will float 8. And they're a huge improvement on something where there is no standard at the moment.
How long did this take you to develop? You've got different sizes and shapes here. How long from concept to delivery?
We started making a prototype about a week after the boat sunk. That took a couple of months, and we're pretty well till now. Our first container turns up in 2 days, so it's taken a bit over 3 years to get it to this point.
Well, look, you have an amazing story, and it's also pleased that you came through it so well, but congratulations on such a great idea.
Thank you.